Here's the truth. Most moms are never taught. You don't have the capacity to be calm, present, collected, or clear in those moments. Not because you're failing, but because evenings are our low capacity point of the day. Hi there, and welcome to Why Am I Like This? A 5-part series to help moms understand anxiety when you're tired of carrying everything alone. And today we're discussing part 3, why dinner and bedtimes feel too much for moms. So let's paint the scene first. It's 7 p.m., the witching hour, right? And your toddler is on meltdown number 3 since 4 o'clock. And your preteen is asking like 100 questions all at once. Your husband wants to know if his green shirt is clean so that he can wear it tomorrow. Then your phone pings and it pings again. Everyone needs you right now. And well, your chest feels tight, heavy. Your brain feels like it's slowly shutting down. And there's this random song playing in your head, and you don't even know where it's coming from. Your eyes feel tired, your ears hurt, and you can feel yourself getting really close to snapping. If you've ever been in this moment and thought, why am I like this? Or I should be able to handle this. You're not alone. And I want you to stay with me because nothing is wrong with you. You try to talk yourself out of how you're feeling, right? You tell yourself this won't last forever. You remind yourself to be grateful for the roof over your head, for the food that you just ate together, right? The fact that your kids feel safe enough to melt down in your presence after they held it together all day at school or daycare. And you tell yourself to calm down, to be present, to appreciate this. And yet your body isn't calming down. Here's the truth. Most moms are never taught. You don't have the capacity to be calm, present, collected, or clear in those moments. Not because you're failing, but because evenings are our lowest capacity point of the day, especially if you haven't had the space to release any stress, emotion, or mental load throughout the day. And what happens instead is this buildup of frustrations, annoyances, stress, other unprocessed emotions. So think of it like a volcano, right? So the pressure is going to build quietly all day long, and eventually it's going to explode. And that's why the little things feel so big at night. It's not the mess. It's not the questions. It's not the shirt. It's capacity. And this is also where decision fatigue comes in, because all day long you've been deciding what task to do next. Who's eating what for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? When you're going to finally go to the bathroom? Should you confront that person who said something, that hurt you? Or should you let it go? Do you get gas now or later? Right? That's a big one for me. Do you step in or do you let your kid figure this one out on their own? These aren't small decisions, and they're constant. By 7 p.m., you're done, your kids are done, and yes, even your partner is done too. This is not a personal failure. This is your nervous system that's been on all day without a reset. If you haven't already watched episodes or parts, 1 and 2, I really recommend you start there because the tools we talked about in those episodes are going to help regulate your nervous system before you reach this point. And these tools are all very powerful on their own, but they're even more effective when you can stack them together. And now I want to give you, a piece that's going to specifically support your evenings. And this is where a transition ritual really matters. It's when your workday ends, whether that's at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, or 6, your nervous system needs a clear signal that work mode is done. So that might look like closing your laptop, standing up, taking one intentional breath, or physically walking through the doorway of your office or just your workspace. Because then that doorway can become a boundary. And as you walk through it, you're going to leave the day behind. The to-do list, the things that didn't get done, the emails you didn't answer. They can wait until tomorrow because you are no longer in work mode. You're stepping into mom mode, partner mode, human being at home mode. You cannot be fully present at home if part of you is still carrying work. And this is especially important if you're a mompreneur. Setting a work end time, it's not a luxury. It's just nervous system regulation. And this is your permission slip to stop thinking, worrying, and to, stop bouncing back and forth once your workday ends. I want you to focus on work during work hours and then let home be home. That's how you become present. That one shift alone will dramatically change your evenings and how they feel. And it's not because you removed any chaos, but because it protects your capacity. And when your capacity is supported, then your patience lasts longer and your reactions soften and your presence returns. In the next video, we're going to talk about something that many moms struggle with but rarely understand: why noise feels like this physical attack and what to do about sensory anxiety. If evenings are hard for you, that episode is essential. You're not broken. Your nervous system just needs a little support. I'll see you in the next one.